Alright, I am back with another Destiny 2 video, and this is kind of an addendum to one I did earlier this week about double-focused splicer armor focusing. As you recall, this is where you can go to last year's Season of the Splicer and focus Tier 3 armor, which is high stats, but then also, at the same time, use your new fun Ghost mod to get 2 stats focused at the same time. So this is sort of like that, except with a catch. This is just sort of a reminder to do something with the new Ghost Focus mod that you might forget otherwise, because I don't think you're going to have this on most of the time, because it takes up a good amount of energy, and you're probably going to have like the experience thing on, or if you're glimmer farming or materials farming or something, one of those on. So if you left this on all the time, I would be surprised. So the thing about this new thing is it works for claiming engrams as well. And that means you can now focus exotic armor, and the easiest way to do that is through the Season Pass. As you may have seen in the Season Pass, there are a number of exotic engrams. I feel like there are more than there were previously, but there are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 exotic engrams for the course of the season. As you can see, I've claimed some of them, but not others. But the point is like you can just pick whatever character you were looking for a specific drop on and claim it that way. The armor focusing mod for the minimum stat and guaranteed to have a minimum of 10 or a higher recovery in general, or whatever you're picking, does work on this. So I have already tried to experiment with this a few different times, and I have already seen some pretty good rolls. Here's a Phoenix Cradle I got with the recovery one on, total 66, 22 in recovery. Here is a 68 Aeon Safe. Even though it is Aeon Safe, it's still kind of proving to be rather excellent. The catch here is that it is not guaranteed to be high stat armor. Exotic armor is on average higher stat than normal, and yet it is possible you could still end up with something in the high 50s. So this is not really like the double focusing thing where the Splicer legendary armor is almost pretty much guaranteed to be low to mid 60s at baseline, and you just sort of have to get lucky with kind of the base rolls here, and yet exotic armor theoretically can roll up to 70, or I think the max is 71. I don't think I've ever gotten a 71. I think I have 170, but I will do one just live here to see how this goes. All right, so I have a one-eyed mask. I already have this masterworked. So this is probably better, honestly, than so I forget what this was at base. Minus 12, 73. So I think this is a 63 base. This is a 66 base, and it now has 20 recov, 20 strength, 13 resilience. Low intellect, not great for PvP, and yet, pretty good. And, you want kind of these baseline stats depending on what you're going for. So this very much works. The other thing you can do this for is Xur. So Xur, at least once a week, allows you to claim one randomized exotic from him. I believe, I haven't tried this yet, but I don't see a reason that this would not work in that sense too. I would imagine the focusing will work for him. Obviously, it will not work for the preset rolls that he sells, and also it will not work for pulling exotic armor from collections, because these are kind of locked with base stats already, and you are just going to get the absolute lowest roll possible. If you really want me to prove this, I guess I can do it just to show that this will not do anything. Did that work? Am I glitching out? Okay. So that is still going to be a 48. That has nothing to do with the focusing mods. The last thing you can do, besides what we just said, is you can also farm legendary lost sectors. Those will have obviously specific days where you can get arms or legs or chest or heads or whatever. The drop rate there is not great, I'd say. There was some sort of weird cooldown mechanic there in terms of drop rates, whereas every season I start this up and I get the new exotic you're supposed to get within like 2 or 3 runs, but then it takes like, I don't know, 15 or 20 runs to get another exotic. So I don't know if that's like the most efficient use of farming, and yet if you have nothing else to do and you are trying to farm a specific drop, you can definitely, you should be able to use the Ghost Mod Focuser to at least ensure that it will have some kind of okay distribution for you in the end. The last thing, I already talked about how you can claim these from the Season Pass, and yet, if you're like me, you may sometimes forget to claim everything in the Season Pass from last season, and look what you can do. You can go to this address, bungie.net, blah, 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 /previous season, and you will have your existing pass from last season here. In this, I have claimed a lot of things here. I have claimed all my exotic engrams, but you may have kind of left them alone. But this is a way you can actually claim these from the web if you do it this way. I claimed almost everything. I still have an exotic cipher. Apparently, I still have enhancement prisms. Claim. Because no, I'm full. Of course, I'm full. And just random things I forgot. Oh, I forgot the sparrow too. Jeez. Okay, I should probably remember to do this stuff because I don't think there's going to be another chance to get stuff like that. Time to delete a sparrow and claim that. Which one should I delete? I'll do the mummy one. Sorry, mummy one. But you can, so if you have leftover stuff from there, you can claim that stuff. Is this going to work? Crap. Okay. Oh, wait, it has to be, you have to select the right character. So, okay, that's the other thing, is remember to select the right character for the stuff you want to be claiming. I don't know if it will auto-decrypt the engrams when you claim them. It may not. It may just give you an exotic engram, and yet, just in case, I would make sure to select that. So, all right, I got my cool new sparrow here. I don't love it, but whatever. So anyways, this was suggested to me by a reader, so I appreciate them for pointing that out, because even though it is sort of obvious, it's not really something I would have thought of offhand, and I know people really appreciated the Splicer double focusing trick, and while maybe this isn't quite as good, this does give you a chance to focus those 8 exotics into some sort of meaningful stat distribution, and then in addition, kind of do it from Xur every week as well. So just don't forget to do that, and don't forget to put that mod on when you are claiming things. Exotics don't drop in the wild that often, so these will probably be the largest extent of exotics you get over the course of the season, are these ones that you claim here. But anyway, just thought that was a good tip, and I have already gotten some pretty good stuff from there. I'm actually very happy with this one-eyed mask, so that was a good live demonstration there. But anyway, thanks for watching. I don't know if there's going to be any more focusing tricks to come, but maybe, so we'll see. But anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Take care.